There are a couple things you want to think about before doing a dumbbell chest press on a bench. The first thing you want to think about is where your legs and your lower back are going to be while doing that exercise. So that comes with the setup, and this does depend on your build, mostly height, how tall the bench is, and if you have any lower back issues. So this being a taller bench, I do have back issues. So on this one, I'm actually going to show you while keeping feet on the bench. So I'm going to lay back and actually have my feet on the bench here. If I was a little bit taller and did not have back problems, I'd be able to reach the ground just fine while putting my heels down, giving myself a little more stability and doing it the more standard way of a press. Okay? The other thing you want to think about is how to properly load the dumbbells. So there's a couple of different ways of doing them. The first one I'm going to show you is a little more traditional, what most people tend to do. But a lot of people don't really think about exactly how it should be done. So I'm going to grab my dumbbells, make sure the bench is nearby, and we're going to bring the dumbbells pretty close to our upper thighs here. So when I lay back, I'm going to lay back while keeping the dumbbells close to my chest and then pressing out of the bottom immediately. So I'm laying back and then press up. Okay, so as soon as those dumbbells come back, you're stable and press. So now this way of loading the dumbbells can be done a lot faster, and if you're more advanced and you're starting to get to some heavy dumbbells, 80 pounds or in the hundreds, this is going to happen almost instantaneously, the stabilization prior to the first rep. So if you're lifting real heavy, okay, you don't really want to waste the time of holding it out here because you're going to lose some strength. So as you lay back, press right away, okay? For beginners, you do want to make sure it's stable, okay? So as you lay back, you want to make sure here you're stable and then press, okay? It may take a little bit longer. If you don't stabilize, sometimes you can lose control of the dumbbells. They might fall on you, which won't feel very good. Sometimes they go the other way, which would be even worse. So that's just one way. Now the other way of loading the dumbbells is to have the dumbbells further out just above your knees. So now my arms are almost straight, and I'm going to lay back while guiding with my knees. Okay, so this is a little bit more stable, but it does take, in my opinion, a little more energy. So you're going to lay back here and then just have them right there. Then you can go into position, make sure it's stable, and then do your reps. Okay, so again, and you can do the same thing when you set them down, bring them right to the knees here. It gives you a little bit of a guide. I'll do it one more time. So right there, okay. You can even bring your knees even further up if you want to guide them. But again, it's just make sure you're nice and stable before you do that first rep. Give those a try, and you'll find out which one works best for you. Think about the positioning on the bench and make it work for you.